This is Alan Farley from FX Empire. Citigroup reports earnings in Wednesday's pre-market. Looking back, a rally topped out in January 2018 at the same time that President Trump fired the first shot in the trade war with China. Accumulation actually topped out in October 2017, and as you can see from the last 3 years or so, it's drifted lower since that time. Well, it sold off into the upper 40s at the end of 2018, and there's been 2019 carving a pretty healthy recovery rate, returning to the high at the start of 2020, and then posting this minor breakout before that breakout failed, came back and tested new resistance, and then it plunged to a 7-year low during the pandemic panic in March 2020. Now, the subsequent recovery has unfolded, I guess you'd call it, in two rally waves. We got one rally wave right up here into June, into the 60s, pulled back, posted a higher low in October. Then it took off once again, and it accelerated at the first quarter of 2021 when inflationary data forced bond yields to rise sharply. Well, that impulse sort of petered out starting in April with bonds yields starting to pull back. The stock rolled over just before hitting this 2020 high and really just before hitting this 2018 high. So this marks a really strong barrier for the stock, especially after stress test results in which it had no choice but to forego a dividend increase in June, while big rivals including JP Morgan and Bank of America have just increased their dividends. Well, as you can see, selling pressure since that time has dropped the stock below the 50-day moving average. It isn't posted right here, but the 200-day moving average is right here. And if the stock doesn't hold this level, I think you're going to see it start to stair step down, possibly getting all the way into the low 50s and filling this gap in coming months. Now, this sort of bearish analysis follows this look at accumulation, in which you can see that Citigroup shareholders are not a very loyal bunch. We've got a bunch of lower high, lower high, lower high, and another lower high right here, and we're back down to the lowest low since November. So I don't think the outlook for Citigroup is all that bullish.